them. Though you do need to get quite a low caliber player base, even if you are going for kills. No perks is really stupid. As you've seen, like you've seen some of these people we've gone against today. Like imagine if we're using no perks versus them. Yeah, okay. Definitely gonna win them. Definitely gonna win that last team with no perks. Yep, makes sense. But yeah, we're going for hooks on that as well. Nice try.
High performance indeed.
I come with a good ideas and the devs listed delusional survivors still. I mean, the thing is, my ideas, I think they're good, of course, right? Bias. You're always going to think your ideas are good. But I do think I try to be fair with them. But the problem is, and again, it's that same conversation we've had many times. The player base is very emotional. It bases a lot of its ideas and thoughts on emotion, not actually logic or calm minds. Like it's kind of like knee-jerk emotions, like, oh, I got slugged and I didn't enjoy that slug, therefore no slugging ever, and not thinking about why it happened or anything, right?
I expected more from you.
Anyway, I need to concentrate. One free. I'm going back. I don't like this loop. It's actually kind of busted, honestly. We're on Cowshed. And I was humouring a really busted loop. Where was this? Did they go into lockers or something? What? No, I don't have it.
Too bad you won't make it much further. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Oh. Yes, I think she was rage quitting, even though she got Cowshed. Probably one of the strongest maps for Survivor. Yeah, I think I'd rather this than Badham. I don't like Badham at all, but this is yeah, this is definitely not a good one. It's these pallets here. They're way too strong. And then sometimes they lead into jungle gyms like that. Like it's too strong of a loop into another really strong loop. It's too much time waste.
Yes!
And then that as well.
Wow!
That's too strong.
Yeah!
Ninja with a 10. Oh, shit, we're back at this loop again. Yeah, this is stupid. Stupid. Should be alright here. Nice.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Bad dead hard, because I couldn't actually go for the swing there. So I didn't read the dead hard. I actually couldn't swing, so I didn't bother. Alright, nice. Eruption into 15%. Beautiful. You get so much regression with it, man. It's so important. Number 4's about to try and get himself healed, so we should be able to see him somewhere. He were trying to do this before he got the vial eye everything. Look how much we regressed that. We regressed it by, like, nearly 50% or something. Fucking crazy. It was nearly finished, that. How do I know it was nearly finished? Because this guy was rushing it without looking for a vial. And the only reason for him to do that got you. Never mind. It only works when I hit you on something. I forgot. Nah, you're too close anyway. I forgot about that. Even when you do have them completely corrupted, you need to hit them on top of something, don't you? If you throw them, it's not an easy down. I just remembered when I threw them, I was like, oh yeah. You need to hit them onto stuff. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Like, throwing them into something, it could have just been a different animation, but I guess it's fine. 3-4. Appreciate it, Rasputin. Have a good day. Hopefully it's a job you like. Boo. Oh.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Someone was literally stood there. What? I don't actually know what happened. Was someone there? Ah, the storm man. Sneaker. Someone isn't wiggling, someone's gonna rage quit on the hook, on the hook. Someone's gonna rage quit on the hook. They gonna rage quit on the hook? Maybe not. Am I wrong? You weren't wiggling, so it made me feel like you were gonna rage quit. Huh, I was wrong.
Playtime is over.
On the hook, da 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 da, on the hook.
I'll see you dead.
One magic dev said players are very good at detecting problems but not good at solving them. I think I'm quite good at problem solving. Never know though, because I never get to see my ideas implemented in pretty much anything. So who knows?
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
I think he did, you know. Oh, yeah, probably Noel. Yeah. I try to be as objective as possible. But there's always going to be bias. That's just normal. Like, no matter how objective you try and be. What? Bit that. Should have her on this long here. Because we're bare to the first one. Maybe we'll get the window or no? No. Boo. Boo. I say a boo, a boo, a boo, a boo, a boo, 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 boo. Sit down. Sit down. Strange.
I'm tired wasting my time with you.
60% kill rate can be 20% wins or 80% wins. Don't really mean anything. And that's the top. And also in the top is Sadako. And Sadako's really weak. There's no reason for you to lose to her. I feel, personally, I feel survivors are actually getting worse at the game because they keep getting too many handholds instead of, like, adapting. Like, they'd rather complain. And I think it's making them worse. Like, I won't be surprised that, if you did, like, a survey and you could somehow get this data, that DBD has the highest number of, very, very casual, you know, not very good at multiplayer games, players who play Survivor. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of survivors can't even look behind them on DBD. I'm not saying that would be the case, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's hand-holding on both sides. What's hand-holding with Killer? Trying to think. What would be a handhold for Killer, Fawn? Just so you give me a different perspective, because I'm trying to think. Report. Why have I got reported twice now? Bloodlust. Yeah, but without Bloodlust, you have infinites. So I'd say Bloodlust is a plaster fix to a mechanic, which makes it so survivors are invincible in chase. Eruption's a perk. Bloodlust needs to be in the game. The devs were actually wanting to get rid of Bloodlust. They did a test on it. And they saw that without Bloodlust, they did nerf it, I think, didn't they? Right? They nerfed Bloodlust 1 and they buffed Bloodlust 2, I think, from that test, because they couldn't do anything more. Because when they did the test, they noticed that without Bloodlust, many, many loops are complete infinites. So, I won't really call plaster fixing the impossibility of getting the opponent a handhold. Yeah, and also gold pallets do stop Bloodlust from being completely efficient because you have to break them. Hero, thank you for the 100 bits. Came with an idea that things like toolboxes and other perks that increase gen speed no longer affect progress, but rather affect any progress that's been regressed by the killer. Anything what progresses gens, Hero, be it progression from regression or in its current state, is bad. it's just going to push killers to tunnel and camp and slug more, which people don't like. As I said, if you don't mind how killers play now, everything's fine. But if you want this kind of like dream vision, where you get loads of chases and the killer's going for loads of chases, you need to realize stuff what speeds up gens is a no-no. Stuff